All right, what's going on, fellow rock and rollers? Peace and love, a thumbs up, and okay, cowbunk and rock and roll. And guess what we're going to do? You see in the description, we are not just going to learn how to play the boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, sh, the rhythm of We Will Rock You by Queen, but we're actually going to learn all the different musical notes that are associated with the vocal melody. So we're actually going to learn. All right, so here we go. Let's get right to it here. So in order to play the rhythm of this song, you pretty much just play E minor over and over and over again to the count of 3 on repeat. So E minor is our pointer finger and our middle finger, right? Our quotation mark fingers, as I like to call them. And we're going to put them on the second and third strings from the top on the second fret if you're playing a righty guitar. That's the A string and the D string. And you just do this. You can play all the strings, even the ones you're holding down. And that's on repeat the entire song. So that's good for rhythm right there. Let's practice it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rock and rollin' song. All right, let's do it. So another way to think about this is when we play the chorus, right? So they say, don't bore us, get to the chorus. And the chorus is where they say, we will rock you. And there's a couple ways to do this. We will rock you. So we could play the vocal melody. If you have a loop station going, you could play this. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Set that on the loop and then play 3, 2, 0, which means open on the low E string, or the high E string actually. All right, the one that sounds the highest. 3, 2, 0, and then 3 on the B string, and then 5, 5 on the B string again, then 5, 5 again twice. So it ends up being 3, 2, 0, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5. So that's the we will rock you, right? And that's could be on repeat. Really, really cool. So let's try it again. 3, 2, 0, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5. 3, 2, 0, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5. Right? E and B strings. Pretty cool. Another way to give it a little bit more texture in the chorus is what I like to do. We're going to play octave chords. We did this a long time ago. An octave chord is where you bring your octave, right? So we're going to be playing up here because that's G, right? And that would be G all the way on the 10th fret. So on the second string from the top, the A string on the 10th fret, skip a string, almost like mute that string with your pointer finger. Not press it all the way down, kind of like you're doing a harmonic over top of it, but you're not going to really find a harmonic on the 10th fret, naturally at least. And then we're going to skip that string and go to the 12th fret of the G string. And you're going to play, and try just to play those two strings. So that'll get us, instead of playing it here, we're playing it up here, but it gives a little bit more texture, a little bit more grit and power underneath it because we're getting 2 notes in there. So we're playing 10, 12, and then slide it down, same exact strings, 9, 11, and then 7, 9, right? All on the same strings, the A string and the G string you're playing, and then 5, 7, and then you come up to 7, 9, 7, 9, twice like that, 2 times each. So it's like, we will rock you. Right? And that's a way that you can get around playing the single notes, 3, 2, 0, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5 on the E and B strings. Instead, we're up here in the 10th and 12th fret. Gives it a little bit more texture, a little bit more depth behind it. 10, 12, 9, 11, 7, 9, 5, 7, and then 7, 9 twice. And you can play that. Super cool. So feel free to keep practicing that. Remember in the beginning we had this E minor, and you could have someone else playing at the same time. It'll sound awesome. Or here. All right, our last thing we're going to do with this We Will Rock You tune, which is super cool, is we're going to play the vocal melody of the verse. So we're going to be on the G string mostly and the D string. So it's 7, 9, 9, 7, 9, 9, 7, 9, 9, 9, and then 10, 8, 8 on the B string. And then it's 7, 9, 9, 9, 7, 9, 9, 9, 7, 7, 7. And all on the G string right there. 9 on the D string, 7 on the D string, 5 on the D string, and then 7, 7 on the A string. So it goes. that's the vocal melody of body of a boy, make a big night, singing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. Someday you got blood on your face, your big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, right? And that's when we would get into. So let's try it again, see if you can follow along. Mostly on, you're playing the G string, a lot of the G string, a little bit of the B, and then towards the end we're playing the D and the A for just 2 notes at the end. And then that's when you would slide into. Let's do it one more time with the verse. Very cool, and that goes along with this, right? And so this is E minor, 3 times on repeat, like we talked about. And you can play the main part in the chorus of 3, 2, 0, all on the E string, 3, 5, 5 on the B string, right? Or you could bring it up here in the 10th and 12th fret and play your octave chords, skipping a string in the middle, 10, 12, and then 9, 11, 7, 9, 5, 7, and then 7, 9 twice. Right, and that gets the vocal melody of the chorus, and here's the vocal melody of the verse. Good stuff. We will rock you. Let's keep it going. Thanks so much for tuning in. Feel free to stop and pause this, rewind it, whatever you want to do to kind of weave your way through it. We thought it'd be really cool to not just play the, which everybody knows, just playing 1, 2, 3 over and over again gets you We Will Rock You, but to put the actual music to it, and the vocal melody of both the chorus and the verse onto the guitar. Pretty sweet stuff. Thanks so much for tuning in. Peace and love. Thumbs up and A-OK, cowbung and rock and roll. And we'll see you next time for Who Knows What. Bye-bye.